In this video, I'm going to demonstrate my second project ever, which was a terminal-based visualization tool that I created in December 2022. This Python application guides users through 3 different visualization exercises to help improve visualization ability and mental imagery skills. This application uses Python along with libraries like Colorama for terminal-based colors and sound modules to create an immersive experience. So let me just get right into it and show you how it works. So first you're prompted with like a question. It's basically just like to get into it's like 2 keys to get into the actual program. I was trying to be super secretive when I first started, but the passwords are in the code. So it basically says it's an extension of Operation 3D Mind, which is an idea I had while listening to a song and visualizing it. My head carried me for the research, so I started researching visualization, blah, blah, blah. I came across image streaming and practicing visualizations as a whole. And the idea led me to create this program, which was basically an extension of what I was already doing like in my journals. I was practicing visualizations in my journals, and I was like, let me externalize this and make it a program. So you see like, it's colorized with purple, and you'll see later in my projects, like I made a graphical user interface for this, and it was using the same colors. After that introduction, you basically get the main menu, which is shows you 3 games, and then you type 1, 2, and 3 for the 3 different options. And let me show you each of these games or exercises and actions, because they're really like meditations. So the first one would be image roulette. So you just type 1. You have chosen image roulette. I'm going to give you an image, and you imagine the image for 10 seconds. After 10 seconds is up, we move on to the next image. Are you ready to continue? So image roulette is basically just like fast-paced visualization. Image roulette randomly selects visualization prompts with time intervals. It's quick, and basically you just close your eyes and visualize, and you'll hear audio cues to know when to open your eyes and read the next prompt. You just click X to start. It's gonna ask like if it's my name or someone else's name. So if it's my name, it just gives me like more personalized visualization. I'm gonna say my name's Mike. Hello, Mike. And then boom, an orange rolling down the mountain. So you're supposed to close your eyes and visualize, and it plays that loud sound to like cue you into the next visualize. I realized after recording the full demo for the 3D Mind that I didn't have my sound doing. So these are basically what it sounds. This is like the roulette switch. Every time the text would switch, it would play that. I might edit that in later. So imagine a woodpecker pecking on a tree, and you're supposed to like really get into the visualizations. Like you're supposed to feel the woodpecker pecking into the tree. You could switch perspectives, be the tree, be the woodpecker. A cat on fire, same thing. You be the fire, you feel the cat, you can feel the cat's emotions, its panic. It's really supposed to give you a full 3D mind. That's like the basically the premise of doing these exercises, and it's just randomly selecting from a list, so it'll go through. So it's doing a woodpecker pecking on a tree again. Now each time you can like make the visualization more in depth, blah blah blah. The chicken crossing the road. Like you could think about this in 100 ways. You could do it like crossy road style. And basically it just gives you each of these prompts, like a monkey doing a backflip. It's like random stuff. If I gave it like my name, it would give me more personalized stuff. I'm gonna end this, and then I'm gonna run it again, and then I'm gonna do like my personal stuff. Now, once again, I didn't know 2 upper with this project, or like just 2 lower, like basically making it non-case sensitive, which is so easy to do that. It would have took me 1 Google search, but you know, like I said, you live and you learn. I'm gonna do image roulette, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna type X to play, and then I'm gonna input my name because it's gonna give me a different set. So skin the cat is basically like this, like you're on gymnastic rings or a bar, and you like go through the full range of motion of your shoulders. So I'm imagining myself doing it, a video thumbnail, like it could be anything. I could add a thumbnail for this video, and I'm imagining it. It's like, oh, me sitting there visualizing, and it's gonna say second project, boom. And that's the thumbnail I'm gonna have. Doing a backflip, so I'm gonna just imagine myself like jumping up, doing a backflip, tucking, grabbing my legs, you know, getting a good arm swing, everything. A good jump, staring forward. Imagine journaling, you could be journaling about anything. I imagine myself journaling in the past, I can imagine myself journaling in the future, I can imagine myself journaling today. It doesn't really matter. It's just you're practicing your ability to visualize. Doing a backflip, I can add more depth to this. Since earlier I was imagining the arm swing, I imagine how it feels, how the wind feels going over, how my ears get a little discombobulated. I feel dizzy after a video thumbnail, I can imagine the thumbnail deeper. Like I could have the project coming out of my head. Skin the cat, same thing. Oh, I feel the shoulder girdle. Now I'm feeling the drop. I'm feeling my abs contracting. So basically, that's what it is. And it just goes through that list like over and over and over. And I'm pretty sure it runs through this 10 times. Not exactly sure. I made this over 3 years ago, like 3 years ago. Doing a backflip once again. Oh, I can imagine like discombobulated. I can imagine the landing. I can imagine how I'm sticking it. Oh, if I'm doing a roll after or not. It's just basically like I said, it's to improve. Now I typed X to just end it. It's basically just to improve your visualization ability. And that carried over with me for a lot of things, like physical skills that I tried to develop, programming. It would help a lot. Like just anything, it really helps. So that's Image Roulette. You saw it's very fast paced. It was very hard to get those deep visualizations, but it helps with just your general ability to hold a visualization and switch it really quick. Now, image description, the game is different. It's more long paced. So it says you have chosen an image. I'm going to give you an image and you imagine the image for 30 seconds. After 30 seconds, a sound will play and you will write a detailed description about what you visualized. Are you ready to continue? Are you ready to play? Type extra play. So imagine a man throwing a car into space. So I'm going to sit there, visualize it, and I can just write what I know. Get it. And see, it gives you a little excuse. I'm gonna say, I was imagining like Goku. So I was imagining Goku picking up a 4-door sedan. Back in the That's really what I was imagining. Like obviously, like the car was getting crushed, blah blah blah. I imagined it. You don't have to get the most detailed like description, but it helps the more detail you get. And you have infinite time to basically just write that. So I'm gonna just exit out of this. And I'm gonna run it through and show you the last one. Now image streaming is more freeform. So basically, I'll just show you the code. For the code for image streaming, basically it's like, it's the last game and it's the most so placed. So say, it's going to ask me to type in a certain amount of minutes. Say I typed in 10, it would times 10 by 60, and then that would sleep for the amount of seconds that is, which would be 10 minutes. Basically, this that whole time, you visualize freeform. It's basically just like wherever your mind goes, it goes, but you want to keep it focused on visualization. Like I said, these are meditations. They're all different meditations that I would originally do in my journal, and I just carried this over programmatically. Select the amount of time. I'm only gonna do 30 seconds.
Begin image streaming.
And then it plays that little like cue with the sound. I basically just did text to speech for that. Got a free sound effect. I'm gonna close my eyes. I'm gonna imagine something. I'm gonna go back to doing a backflip. Oh, I'm imagining like, the knee joint angle that I'm hitting inside the backflip. Oh, maybe I'm doing it out of a round off now. And then basically you would type it. And then it's gonna, after that time, it's gonna do the same thing as image description.
Type what you have imagined.
And that's basically the 3 games. Like, there's image roulette, which is fast paced. There's image description. You describe whatever you're seeing based off what it's feeding you. And then image streaming, which is basically just like a flow of consciousness, basically, where you just let your brain go and then you type it out. This project demonstrates my early skills with Python, particularly in designing meditation and visualization exercises, because I actually made each one of these exercises. I originally heard of image streaming, and I made image roulette and image description just to help. And I swear to God, these exercises have carried over in everything that I've done. They carried over in the gym, they carried over in the rest of my programming, learning, all of it. So designing meditation / visualization exercises is not exactly a programming field, but it is a skill. Also command line user experience with colors and timing, audio integration, so you can close your eyes and still know when to look, which is a problem that I had with the last app. Like say I was meditating, I wouldn't know when to open my eyes. Control flow with conditionals and loops. I actually had more loops here. Finally kind of understood loops by this project, and yeah. Also, this project demonstrated, funnily enough, vision, because after I did this project, I was like, man, it's a visualization app. I don't want to just be reading text. I want to have like a whole graphical user interface. So that led me down the pipeline of learning front end and everything. So my next 3 projects were basically because of this project. Everything that I learned after this project up until I built a graphical user interface for this project was because of this project. Because I didn't just want it to be like this. I wanted to make custom visualization exercises whenever, just because, like, say I was learning like a specific move, like, oh, not just like doing a backflip, but say it was like, oh, like, I want to imagine just the setup going down, the eccentric, the concentric, staying straight, coming up, like doing it step by step, or like, oh, programming, like say I was doing a robot, which will come later. I wanted to imagine the control flow, like the variables and everything, the setup, and then the loop where you have all your functions and all the like sensor integration running constantly. Like I wanted it to be like step by step, even just like a cooking recipe. Like say I wanted to learn how to cook something, I wanted to like visualize it to have it stored more in my memory. Then it would be like, oh, step 1, get this out. Oh, step 2, step 3. You know what I'm saying? So I wanted to add custom lists, and I wanted it to have a user interface, because I kind of had custom lists, but they were hard coded. So that led me down like learning front end and HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, which, like I said, it shows vision, and that actually took me months. So it showed like consistency and everything, which I'll get into more in my next part.